Hello again, Libra, and happy Valentine's Day to all of you. So before we begin, I have two cards for you, and you pulled one of my favorite ones from Le Vampire here. So from Le Vampire, you have Ecstasy, Yielding, Rapture, and Bliss. And I'm going to read the blessing in working with this card so you can kind of get the full experience here. The blessing says the ability to surrender to a higher power of your choosing is a valuable experience, as well as one which can provide intoxicating levels of delight. And then working with this card says there is a power in the surrender, in great soul ecstasy in the finding of the one who for an instant takes the burden of decisions and gives you great relief and satisfaction and pleasure. Be aware that you must choose this person with great care. It is time, though, for you to admit that in some ways, ecstatic experiences are our teacher only when chosen wisely. So there is some surrendering going on here, Libra, to some ecstasy, and I love it. And then on top of that, you have instinct from chakra wisdom, which is telling you to let go of all other senses but pure instinct. That spirit lies on the road ahead and you are being led by spirit. I love it. I feel like you're following your instincts when it comes to what you are surrendering to here in order to experience that ecstasy in your life. Okay, Libra, here we go. Here is the energy coming through. Very nice. Very, very nice. I love it. The Ten of Pentacles. Seeing that as a signifier is telling me that you have some security in your life right now. And it being the end of the journey, when you look at the beginning back into the Pentacles, it's a beautiful beginning. This is a beautiful ending and a very beautiful beginning that's happening here. So the Ten of Pentacles, again, absolute financial security, but looking to the future to see what you can do now with what you have. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that shit. So again, beautiful endings and beautiful beginnings. The Ten of Cups. Not only do you have security in your life, but you have emotional fulfillment as well. I love it. I love seeing this for you guys. You guys have had some really rough readings, and to start to see things change like this is fantastic. Again, the Ten of Cups. Domestic bliss, harmony, being surrounded by your family and your loved ones, and just, the emotional fulfillment that comes out of that is fantastic. I love it, Libra. I don't want to turn anything else over. Oh, and in the present, the Four of Cups. So now I feel like, seeing that there's like this reflective period right now on your emotions. And it's like wanting to experience that feeling of the Ten of Cups. So the Four of Cups is like emotional stasis. It could also suggest boredom. And, in the image, the person is like so focused on the Three Cups that they're not really seeing what's being offered, which technically here is the Ace of Cups. I mean, the beginning and then the end. So it's like something's going on here where you need to take like a moment to like really think about and meditate on why you're feeling the way that you do, and do you want what's being offered here, or do you not need it right now, is what I feel like, because you have such beauty in your life. I mean, that feeling of the Ten of Cups coming through and then having the Ten of Pentacles is like, yes, life is great. Why do I need something else? Oh, future conditions. The Five of Swords. Now, I almost feel like here, if you're not interested in what's being offered, it's like causing conflict. So the Five of Swords is, the bullshit card. This is a no-win situation. To me, there's no truth here. It's just bullshit arguments. But this also could suggest what you're doing to yourself mentally because of it being the swords. It's like something's not right with, your mental thought right now in regards to your emotions. It's almost like you're not even seeing the emotional fulfillment that you have coming through. Oh, the best path to follow. Look at the fours. You have to take a minute and stop and meditate and really think about why you feel the way that you do. I mean, especially if you're being offered emotional fulfillment or an opportunity for it, it's like a part of you is like blocked. You're mentally and emotionally blocked from having it. The Four of Swords is about needing to take a break, literally putting up your swords and reflecting on how you're feeling and how you're thinking. So yeah, there's definitely a need here for you to take a meditative moment, because it's like, with instinct, yeah, definitely. You need to follow your instincts when it comes to the way that you're thinking and the way that you're feeling about what emotional bliss means to you, especially if it's being offered to you. You have to correct those issues first before you can experience that. And then again, with ecstasy, it's like, needing to be careful about what you surrender to. But, truly the whole point there is to experience bliss and experience that emotional fulfillment. But you can't do that if you're not thinking right and you're not feeling in a good spot. So yeah, the Four of Swords is your best path to follow, yes. You have to stop for a minute and really look at why you think and feel the way that you do. And in your environment, the Eight of Wands. I mean, look at it. You're wanting to ground it. The Eight of Wands is about a fast-moving situation. This is information coming at you quickly, but it's also about grounding your dreams to earth. And there they are. It's like you're wanting this, but something else is blocking you from accepting and experiencing that. And you need to find out why. It's like, it's frustrating for me looking at it, because it's like, why? You have a chance to experience ecstasy in your life, but why are you blocking yourself from it? You definitely need to take a minute to deal with those issues, because what you're wanting to do is to ground this, but you can't do that if you're holding on to bullshit. You need to clear up whatever's going on with you emotionally and mentally right now. Your hopes and your fears. It's fast. And the problem here is that when you look at it in your hopes and your fears, it's like charging in too quickly or doing it arrogantly. And you don't want to do that. Now, on the other hand, the hope here would be that you are being brave. You're being brave, you're being active, and you're being courageous and not worrying about the obstacles that are in your path. When it comes to grounding what it is that you want here. So the Knight of Swords is a messenger, but his message is pure and he's delivering it in a harsh manner. So, I really feel like, you have like this fast movement here in wanting to see something different in your life, but you can't really do that unless you deal with the issues that are going on here first. I would be careful about trying to do something too quickly, because it may end up not the way that you expected if you don't take care of the bullshit that's lingering. Oh, and the outcome, look at that. Yeah. So the way that this feels to me is like you're wanting to experience that security in your life. You're wanting to experience that emotional fulfillment. But you're blocking yourself right now because something needs to be dealt with on an emotional level and on a mental level. And the Four of Swords being your best path to follow is saying, yes, you need to take that reflective minute to really look at why you think and feel the way you do about what it is that you want to experience. Be careful about charging in too quickly here, because you have stuff that has to be dealt with. The Emperor coming out on top, though, is saying that you are going to get your shit together. The Emperor is all about order, power, structure, and control. Getting your house in order, getting control of your situation, and getting control of what is going on with you on a mental and emotional level right now. because again, you have a chance here to experience ecstasy in your life. Don't block yourself from it, and slow down. Take a minute to really think about why you think and feel the way you do, and follow your instincts when it comes to that. That card also speaks about your guides leading you to a higher ground. That higher ground is the Emperor, having control over what is going on in your life. You can experience this, but you need to take a minute to really deal with what is going on here first. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. This is one of the biggest things that I've learned when it comes to the law of attraction. When having difficulties with creating that feeling of wanting to have love and a relationship in your life, you actually have to act like it's already happening. So it's like, and looking at the two, you're attracting that into your life by doing that. So the things that you can do is like clear a space in your closet for like your perfect love. Sleep on one side of the bed so that you have that space open for them when they do come into your life. Wow. Libra, you have a chance here, for those of you who are single, to really attract love into your life. Now, if you're with somebody and your partner isn't with you right now, definitely act as if they are there, because it will bring them home to you quicker. So I really feel like here that what you guys are trying to do is you're trying to ground to earth this need to have emotional fulfillment and security in your life. It's what you're wanting to create, and you're trying to ground that, but something is blocking you. And it has to do with your emotions and your mental thought. You need to look at the way that you think and you feel about the things that you're wanting to create in your life before you try to ground that to earth. And clearly, you need to take a moment to meditate and think about why you think and feel the way that you do. Because I feel like what's going on here is this mental bullshit and emotional stasis, and not being open to having that offering of emotional fulfillment that's coming through. Now, when you look at the Knight of Swords, it's like being brave, being courageous, and being active, and not worrying about the obstacles that are in your path. But you need to be careful here about moving too quickly on grounding these dreams without first dealing with those issues. Now, seeing the Emperor come out on top is fantastic. This says that you are going to get your shit together. You're going to get control of the situation. You're going to get everything under control so that you can ground that ecstasy down to earth, because I really feel like that is what you're wanting to experience. And when it comes to having to take that meditative period, you really need to follow your instincts and pay attention to that when you're looking at the way that you think and you feel about the things that you really want to see in your life. Now, when it comes to what you pulled in Whispers of Love, I think that you need to be a little bit more supportive to yourself when it comes to wanting to create these things in your life. And then when it comes to those of you who are looking for true love, it is so important to act like you already have it. When you put that out into the universe, it shifts itself to bring that to you. Make that space in your bed, make that space in your closet, and act like they're already there, and it will show up for you.